Hello everyone, Renee here. I'm going to do a path to a goal reading for you this time. This is a timeless reading. It's good whenever you find this video. This is a pick a card reading. So you're going to choose one of these three cards here in front of you. These are tarot cards. And the first one is the Lovers, which has to do with romance, love. It also has to do with a choice. If there's an important choice you have to make and that is your goal, you might want to choose this card. The second card is the Sun. It has to do with joy, bliss, unconditional love, family, and children. So if your goal has to do with something in those areas, you might want to choose the Sun card. And thirdly, we have Strength, which is all about courage, fortitude, strength, physicality, and possibly good health. So if you have a goal that has something to do with one of those things, you may want to choose the Strength card. If your goal doesn't really have to do with anything that I've mentioned here, then just choose the card you feel the most attracted to right now, and then that reading will be relevant for you. So which card do you choose? 1, the Lovers, 2, the Sun, or 3, Strength? Once you've made your choice, you can look below at the timestamps and fast forward to your reading. Thanks. Hello, Group 1. If you chose the Lovers card, then this is your path to a goal reading. We're going to put that right over here. And I'm going to shuffle and draw some more tarot cards for you. Let's see what else we can get for you, Group 1. What you need to know, what you need to do in order to reach a goal. Oops, I don't want to drop them all. Okay, so next out we have the Empress, female energy, nurturing fertility. It can mean pregnancy, it can mean birthing a new idea, being fertile in a creative way. 2 of Swords, this is a choice card, and as I mentioned earlier in the video, the Lovers can be an important choice as well. So for many of you, maybe you chose this card because you do have an important choice to make. We also have the 5 of Coins, which can be suffering. We have Judgment, which can mean enlightenment. Sometimes in a lesser sense, it can mean feeling judged, or you're having to make a judgment or a choice. We also have the 7 of Coins. So let me see what we have here. Overall, I think many of you probably do have a choice to be made in regards to work or a creative project revolving around money, the finances. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this card. So there's one path. Wow, Tower. Not a very good outcome on one path. The other path looks like it'd be more emotionally fulfilling for you. So whatever this choice is, for those of you who have a choice to make, that's your goal, is to make this decision, I would say go with your emotions rather than your analytical brain. Okay, that's kind of what it looks like to me. If you choose to go with the path that would make you happier overall, even if it means bringing in less money, there will be less suffering on that path. Now also, this can be romance. There's not making a move. Wow. Trying to juggle, trying to balance, unable to make a move or a choice. So for many of you, you really cannot decide, excuse me, about someone who you are either starting a relationship with or who you are in a relationship with. You're not sure if they're the right one. You're trying to make up your mind. You're being a bit negative about it, probably from past experiences with people. You know, you've got some residual pain from a bad breakup in the past. So you're not sure what to do about this person. So we do have the Hermit here. So there's a tendency for you to kind of be introverted and want to be away from everyone to protect your own energy. You know, the Hermit is alone. The Hermit is a loner. Some of you, many of us actually in general, feel safer alone. Are we happier? Not really. So for you, we're going to do another one here. The Emperor. Yes, perfect how it's right there on the Empress. For many of you, this relationship, this person, Whoever it is that's in your life romantically is definitely worth taking a risk for. Okay? They are the emperor to your empress, or the empress to your emperor if you're a male. You are equal counterparts, and it looks like a good relationship overall is what I would tell you. Let's see what else we can get from my Color Goddess casting cards. So with these cards, the path to a goal involves 5 to 7 cards. We'll see what we get. I might draw 5, I might draw 6 or 7, but we're going to see what we get. So maybe your goal is true love, but you're hesitant. Or you're hesitant with this person. Maybe your goal, like I said before, is just to make a decision about this person you're dating. Are they the right one? I'm just not sure. Let's see what we can get from the Color Goddess casting cards. More advice, please. Refresh, rejuvenation, renewal. So this card is kind of saying, maybe sleep on it. Take a break from the situation, relax, meditate, sleep on it, see what comes in a dream. Creativity, pregnancy, sacred feminine. Like for many of you, we have got the Empress here for a creative endeavor. This would mean that is going to be beneficial for you. Lots of creative energy flowing. Intensity, motivation, passion. So for those of you in this relationship or starting this relationship, there is a chemical attraction for sure. There's a lot of passion, intensity. Someone could be an Aries. We have forest, elementals, fairies, and magic. Believe in the magic of new beginnings is what I would say. Charm, finesse, poise. This is the last card. All about being poised in the situation, not losing your cool. For example, not freaking out. Not freaking out if someone does something that triggers you. And you know what the triggers are, right? Or you know what they trigger. Fear. Fear. So being charming, being poised, being calm in the situation. So the path to the goal involves some type of renewal or rejuvenation. So maybe taking a break from the situation. Creativity flowing, brainstorming ideas, more of the intuitive side of things rather than your analytical brain. We've got a lot of intensity, motivation, passion, whether it's in this relationship or whether it's for this creative project. Believe in the power of magic, that yes, you can love again, and yes, it can be reciprocated, and yes, it can be healthy, and it might not result in something terrible. You have to believe in the power of love. And the situation might include or entail some of your charm, finesse, and poise, not freaking out over little things. For example, if it is a relationship, a new relationship, you don't want to freak out and be suspicious every time this person checks their phone or anything like that. You don't want to feed those fears, all right? Let's see what we can get with the energy oracle cards. Anything else Group 1 needs to know about this path to their goal? Victory. Wow. That just says it all. Victory. Your goal results in victory. The path to the goal results in victory. So again, it's different for everyone. This is a general read. I can get more specific during a personal read. But for those of you, this is a relationship and you're afraid to move forward with it. It looks like it's worth the risk to me. If you feel that intuitively, it's worth the risk. For many of you, this represents the choice of maybe starting your own creative business or creative thing. You're afraid it won't bring in money. It will. It will be slow and steady progress, and it will result in a victory. And make sure that whatever this is, you follow your heart, whether it's a situation, a person, a relationship, or a project. Follow your heart. Thanks. Hello, Group 2. If you chose the Sun Tarot card, then this is your reading. This is your Path to a Goal reading. So maybe some of you chose the subject of pregnancy, birth, or children, or family peace and joy and bliss, or simply you're not sure what will make you happy overall. So let's see what we got with the tarot cards for you, Group 2. What else can we tell you about a path leading to your goal, whatever that might be? And it's going to be different for everyone. Know that this is a general read. So if this doesn't resonate fully, just take what does and leave the rest. You can also check out your second favorite card and look at that reading as well. All right, so next we have the Two of Coins, which is balance. Can be finances or health. We have the Eight of Cups, which is walking away from something that was good for you but might no longer serve you. We have Judgment, feeling judged, judging, or enlightenment. We have the Hanged Man, seeing something from a different perspective, bending over backwards for someone or something. I'm going to do 6. I want to have enough room here. And we have the Death card, which is transformation, the end of something. That is the last card here. So essentially, so far, it looks like many of you are thinking about a big, huge transformation or change. It can be a family change, adding a new child, becoming pregnant, having another child. It can mean you're contemplating getting engaged or married. It can mean you're contemplating uprooting your family and moving to a different location altogether. Whatever it is, it's a huge transformation. And for most of you, it doesn't mean the current situation's terrible. It's served you. It's served its purpose, but you feel like it's time to move on. It's time to make this change. So let's see what else we can get with the tarot cards. I want to pull some and draw them on Judgment and the Death card. So we'll see what we get for both of those. Yes, so the Fool for me, it's travel or a new beginning, which makes sense with the Death card. And what I'm getting psychically looking at these cards is that you need to travel to the location. For those of you that are considering moving to a new location, you need to do some research, travel to the place physically to see what it's like, to see if you really vibe with that location. Because it's easy to say, ideally in your mind, oh my gosh, I would just love to live in wherever, Arizona or California or Jamaica, whatever it might be. But you don't know for sure until you're physically there. So I would say to you, go to this place, stay for a few days, see how it vibes with you. See if it fits before you make this change. Yes, the world is in your hands. I feel for most of you, there might be more than one option. Some of you might be wanting to uproot and move to a different country altogether. It might be a big vacation. Some of you are considering taking this big vacation. I would say do your research. If you can't go to that place, do research, find out the travel restrictions, etc. with COVID, and try to find out as much information as you can before making this transformation. Yes, there we go. There is something to do with work as well. There is something to do with work as well. Getting advice and an invitation. So there is advice coming your way and also an invitation. So if it does have to do with a change in work, there is something coming your way, possibly a job offer. Sometimes this can be someone proposing marriage, or it might mean moving to the next level, and that's what would cause this complete transformation or change if you become engaged or married to someone. So for some of you, yes, it's going to be a proposal of marriage, and that's going to facilitate this change, this move. Now, does this change look easy? No, it's going to be hard work, but I feel, looking at these cards, most of them are pretty good. I feel that it will take hard work, but it would be worth it to make this change. It would be worth it to facilitate this transformation in your life, whatever it might be. Let's see what else we can get. And I feel for some of you that you are focusing on children or a pregnancy. That Knight of Cups can mean the announcement of a pregnancy or a birth. So it looks like that could occur as well. So what you need to do in that case is stay positive and do whatever it takes in order to facilitate that, because it looks like that would happen as well. Happiness, joy, play. This is the sun. Look at that. This totally goes right underneath that sun card. So for many of you, your goal is simply to be happy or happier. In order to do that, there's a huge change which will have to occur. We have mint, daydream, fantasy, imagination. Yes, so for many of you, this is something you've thought about or dreamed about for a long time. Like, I've always wanted to live in Colorado or wherever. You need to try to manifest that, because what the cards are saying and what I'm getting psychically is that it is very possible. Look at this, manifestation, optimism, wishes. Those of you who know this deck know that this is a yes card. Can you make this happen? Yes, you can. Absolutely, coming true. Immaturity, innocence, or youth. So again, there's a child aspect here, something with children involved or being involved in the situation. Could be a pregnancy, a birth, or involving your family with children. Conflict, physicality, and victory. So whatever comes your way, know that there will be victory, and this really does go along with this Ten of Wands. Well, of course, yes, it's going to take a lot of effort to reach this point to where you're literally where you are or where you want to be in every aspect, emotionally, with your job, with your home, with your family. It's going to take some effort, but is it possible? Yes. Is it probable? Yes. You definitely want this, don't you? You want this joy, this happiness. Let's see what else we can get with an energy oracle card. Group 2. All right, so for you, patience. There we go. This angel is here to tell you to have patience. It may not happen right away, but it will happen. There will be some obstacles. It will take work. It will take seeing things from a different perspective, bending over backwards, making efforts, doing some research, maybe checking out different areas. If it's a pregnancy thing, it might take, fertility treatments or something like that. Is it possible? Absolutely possible. Big changes for you, Group 2. Huge changes for you coming up. I'm really excited for you. It all looks fantastic, especially with the sunflower card and this dandelion card, which both literally go hand in hand with that bright sun card. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. Hello, Group 3. If you chose the Strength card, this is your Path to a Goal reading. So some of you chose this image just because you felt drawn to it. Some of you might have chose this card because your goal has to do with physical strength, healing, or being courageous about something. So let's see what else we can get for you, Group 3, with the tarot cards, building off of that main card, Strength. All right, so first we have King of Cups, so there's a male involved. He might be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, might be a female. If you don't know the sign, or if the sign seems irrelevant, this would be someone who is very intuitive, empathic, sympathetic, empathetic, and compassionate. We have the Queen of Coins, which is an earth sign, usually, female usually. Or it could be someone who just works with money or numbers, or someone who works with natural things or the earth. Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. We have Nine of Coins, which is reaching a point of comfort, especially with finances. Two of Cups, a new beginning with a relationship. And Four of Cups. Something might not seem as good as you would want it to be, not accepting an offer or hesitant to accept an offer. So for you, lots of emotions here, Group 3, with this Strength card, emotional strength. If it has to do with a relationship, that would make sense to me. Do you have the courage in you to take this relationship to the next level and build a life with this person? Because these two people, they're looking at each other. So they are probably a pair. They're probably a couple. They're together. They're talking, they're communicating, planning a future together. So far it looks good, except for that last card. I'm going to see what I can get on. Okay, so yeah, so there's some type of a conflict or a fear. But there is the possibility of victory here, of moving forward despite this fear. So it could be a new beginning with someone who you broke up with before. Someone who disappointed you in the past. There was a disappointment in the past. They did something to hurt you, group 3. And you're wondering, should I trust them again? Possibly. For some of you, possibly. Let's see what else we get. I feel, yes, they have become more kind-hearted, more compassionate, more loving, more open to love. There is a break here or a rest. Yes, and the sun. So taking a break, looking deeper, looking inside to find what brings them, or you, joy, happiness, and bliss. So for many of you, this is a relationship issue. Should you trust this person again? Possibly. It looks like maybe one more chance would be okay to give this person. It's completely up to you, though. You need to trust your heart and your intuition. But it does look like they have definitely changed a little bit, and they might make more of an effort in the future, and they are apologizing. They're apologetic for whatever it is they did to you, okay? So lots of emotional stuff here. I'm going to draw a few more. Yeah, here's the card about walking away from something that was good. So you're considering walking away for good. Walking away for good, letting it go, or trying a new beginning with this person. Now, what is the path to the goal? Your goal might be courage to accept this person's apology. I would say to really talk with this person, communicate well. We have them face to face. Tap into your intuition. Do you trust the words they're saying? Do you believe them when they say they're sorry? Feel their energy. Is it loving? Is it healing? Is it comfortable? Or are there still those suspicious feelings and fears cropping up? It's going to be different for everyone here. Now I'm getting something psychically as well. So for some of you, this can mean a new beginning or a partnership in business. So again, it could be someone who let you down in the past in business or with a work situation or whatever. And you're wondering, should I trust this person? Should we go into business together? Again, I say to you, sit down face to face with them, talk to them, feel their energy, try to tap in to see if they're being sincere. It looks like it would be worth the chance. That's what it looks like so far. So, and if it's physical, some of you, you might have chosen the Strength card because of a physical issue or health. I would say to you, it looks like there's a new beginning in health. You might need to see somebody new. I'm getting a change for you, a new doctor, a new perspective, a new set of eyes on your situation. Walking away from an old doctor that served you well, but you need to get a new perspective on your health issue. And by you seeing this new person, that results in you feeling better, is what I'm getting for you. All right, so let's see what we can get with the Color Goddess casting cards with the Path to a Goal spread. So we have orange, enthusiasm, fun, and vitality. Yes. Sky, faith, flight, limitlessness. Have faith that you will heal. Have faith that your joy will be full of fun and vitality, and that this relationship could work. We've got business, duty, obligation. That could have something to do with your regimen. If it's a health issue, take care of your body, eat right. Fortune, luck, and luxury. One of the most positive cards in my deck here. It's also the sign of Cancer. And I will add that orange is the sign of Virgo. So there could be the Virgo and a Cancer, right? Earth and water. And we have Rose. emotions, love, and unity. So if you're asking about love, it's pretty clear to me that it's worth a second chance. It's worth a second chance. But first and foremost, you have to trust your own intuition. Feel the person out. If everything feels sincere, go for it. And for those of you with a health issue, or you want courage in business or courage of going into business with another person, trust your instincts. Maybe get your toes wet with one little project first. And for some of you, see a new doctor, see a different professional. But most of all, we've got, have faith. Do what you need to do to get the end result, to feel the luck. We have to make our own luck, right? You have to take action. This is an action card. This can be an action card. You have to take action to make your own luck. And of course, we have emotions, love, and unity with that last card. Just points to true love, a new bond. Could be love of self. Love of self is a possibility as well. Let's see what else we can get from the Energy Oracle cards for you, Group 3. There we go. I just said action. Yes, you have to take some kind of an action here. You've got to make a move. You've got to, if it's emotional or in a romantic situation, you've got to tell this person we need to meet face to face and talk about this. You need to maybe look for a new doctor. You need to maybe talk to this person you want to go into business with face to face. Ask them all the right questions. Have questions ready ahead of time and take action to make your own luck and fortune, and also to make your life more fulfilling and more loving, right? And be enthusiastic about it. Take action. Be enthusiastic. But overall, for you, Group 3, it looks good, but there's a lot of face-to-face conversations you need to have, and a lot of trusting your own intuition in this situation, all right? Thanks for watching.